For the last several years now, personal color analysis lore has had me in a chokehold. I'm thinking like since maybe 2020 when we were all stuck at home trying to figure out things to occupy our brains. This really scratched that itch for me. But if you're not familiar, color analysis is kind of the art of combining your unique composition, light, undertone, contrast into a seasonal color category. So spring, summer, autumn, and winter, but they also have subcategories as well. That's a little bit more technical, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. But of those seasons, one is going to be your ideal, like your wow colors. And it really is a system that you can incorporate into your everyday life, from the clothing that you wear to the makeup shades, your hair color, jewelry color. I've even seen people paint their whole entire house in complementary colors. So the husband looks a little dreary, but the wife is radiant and freaking fabulous. Some say that it's science, and then other people think it is a total farce. But I genuinely believe, like to my core, that there's actually something to this. It's really interesting. It's super fun. And in today's video, I'm going to show y'all examples of really good color analysis done right and how to get yours for free. And then I'm going to show y'all specific stores of where to shop for your colors. I'm getting carried away. I'm also going to have a ton of links, information, clothing, makeup colors, specific makeup shades, you name it. It's going to be in the description box below, so let's get into it. If you've ever wondered why certain celebrities look so beautiful all the dang time, like what is wrong with you? Can't you have an off day? Best believe, baby, it's because they've probably had their colors done. I mean, let's be real here, okay? It was definitely the old Hollywood studios, the old Hollywood executives that really perfected color analysis because they wanted their young stars to make their studios the most money, top dollar, in the least amount of time, like the smallest little mini contracts. So stylists were working tirelessly to kind of mold and shape these women into the marketable movie mavens that we know today. Marilyn Monroe, Veronica Lake, Lucille Ball, Rita Hayworth, and Margaret, and that's just to name a few. These women were not deemed as marketable by head executives at these studios. They weren't considered like movie star quality, and they just all happened to be brunettes. But yet, at their most memorable, they were the blonde bombshells and the sultry redheads. And it's still prevalent today. I mean, look at Dakota Johnson. Do you know who I'm talking about? The best like modern day color analysis done right that I have ever seen. Like if you look at her pictures from pre 50 Shades versus post 50 Shades, oh my goodness. I mean, the transformation, the glow up is undeniable. Like somebody needs a raise. And while I can only speculate her season, I don't know for a fact. And just by the things that I've seen online and the research that I've done for today's video, and her glow up, I could confidently say that she's probably a soft summer, which is like a subcategory off the larger summer season. And she looks damn good. That's all I'm saying. But also, color analysis rings true for every skin tone, like every ethnicity under the sun, from the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. You're gonna fall into one or sometimes two of those categories. For example, Rihanna, and I think at this point we all know who Rihanna is, but she, just like Dakota Johnson, is a soft summer. So she's gonna look her absolute best in the muted pinks and the dusty roses, and a lot more harsh and stark when it comes to the higher contrasting colors. The blacks and the whites is gonna look a lot more aging and not as harmonious on her skin tone. And basically, that's what it's all about. It's about wearing colors that are harmonious with our skin tones to elevate our overall appearance. So what exactly are the seasons? Like, what do they mean? What do they look like? Well, I'm about to break it down for y'all right now, starting with spring. Springs, in a nutshell, radiate warmth and clarity. So like, think of a ray of sunshine or colors that are found in early spring in nature that are really fresh. The best person that I can give an example who is a light spring is Reese Witherspoon. She looks best in those bright, fresh shades. You know what I'm talking about? Especially yellows. She is a buttercup princess. Summers, and contrary to the name, are actually soft and cool. And it is the exact opposite of what you would think of. You're thinking like punchy colors, the oranges and the bronzes and the very warm. but it's not like that at all. Everything is softened, everything is a little bit more neutral, and they do have some vivids in there, but think of it as like you take your brightest color t-shirt that you have in your closet, like this neon orange or this neon pink, and then you walk out into the midday sun and then put an umbrella over it. That is the definition of a summer. It's a little bit calmer, it's a little bit softer, it takes the punchiness out of it. Just a few of the best examples that I've ever seen of summers would be Dakota Johnson, as I mentioned earlier, Rihanna, they're both soft summers, but also Keira Knightley. She is the epitome of a summer, and she's a neutral girly through and through. The autumn season is going to be exactly what you would expect it to be. It's going to be those rich, earthy tones, the jewel tones, and it's probably my most favorite season of the whole entire year. The colors are just so vibrant and mustardy and grounding and cozy. Julianne Moore, I mean, what can I say? She is a true autumn. She wears the true autumn colors, she rocks the true autumn colors, and she consistently looks damn good in those colors. She always looks so young and radiant and vivacious. Beyonce too is also an autumn. Now she's a softer autumn, so she's gonna look best in like the muted mustards and the softer espressos and the camels. And I mean, I can validate that because looking at pictures, she never looked better in those colors. I just have to say, what a gorgeous woman. And then finally we have the winters, and the winter colors, in my opinion, are exactly what you would expect them to be. They're gonna be the icy and the bold and the strong and the crisp and the vibrant and the cold colors. They're all blue based, okay? So they're gonna be high saturation, they're gonna be striking, and they're gonna be sharp. Monica Bellucci and Viola Davis are going to be perfect examples of those high contrast, really, really saturated, deep winters. They are the only season that can wear like really stark whites and the blackest of the black colors. I mean, anybody can wear anything technically, but they look the best in those colors and they wear them all the time. Like every award ceremony, that's the colors that they're wearing. And I mean, they're goddesses, I'm telling you. Originally, I thought that that was gonna be my category because there's a lot of contrast between my skin tone and my hair color and my eye color and whatnot. But no, I'm actually a soft autumn. I have changed my makeup to be a soft autumn, and I don't know if y'all can tell a difference. I've been doing it for a couple of months now, so can you tell? Let me know. So if you happen to have the extra money laying around, I highly recommend visiting a professional color analysis consultant because not only do they have the trained eye, but they also have the studio and the know-how to correctly like season you. But you could just Google professional color analysis near me and then all types will pop up. Just make sure to read the reviews. I think that's important. Unfortunately, they can be pretty pricey. So I called one, like the closest one near me, which is like an hour and a half away or something. And they wanted to charge me like $350, but then there's add-ons. It was too expensive. I could not, $350. So I just used ChatGPT and it actually worked really, really well. I was so impressed by it, and I just uploaded like a makeup-less photo of myself in front of a morning window. I had no top on, so I recommend that. Like, don't send them your boobs, obviously. So I took a front profile. I also took a side profile with my hair up in a bun. And I also took kind of a close-up of my eye so I can get kind of a general description of my eye color. And it told me that I was a soft autumn. And not only that, it told me why I was a soft autumn. It gave me examples to why I was a soft autumn. And it gave me like a color palette to follow, makeup recommendations, and brand names and shades. I'm telling you. How cool is that? And I just have the free version, but ChatGPT looks at you like the real you without any biases, without any preferences. And I kind of love that. Now, the big question is, once I have all this vast knowledge about the colors and all these things, where do I then go to shop for the clothes that I need to buy for my specific season? A couple of weeks after ChatGPT told me my season, I really started paying attention to the places that I was shopping. And I made notations of like what types of colors they generally sold. And believe it or not, certain brands kind of gravitate towards certain seasons more than others. And I was actually really surprised by that. When I started seeing it, I couldn't unsee it. And I'm gonna put every single thing that I know in the description box below so y'all don't have to memorize anything that I'm gonna be telling y'all today. But when it comes to spring colors just in general, and I'm talking bright spring, true spring, and light spring, J. Crew, Boden.com, Scoop at Walmart was a really good one, and OldNavy.com. They are phenomenal and really gravitate towards those shades. When it comes to summer, is Scoop and Free Assembly at Walmart. Those were two fantastic choices. Loft and Taylor, Madewell, and J. Crew. So there's a lot of overlapping there, particularly when it comes to seasons and stuff like that. I'm talking about like actual calendar seasons, not just not just color analysis seasons. For autumn, you have American Eagle, Free People, Anthropology, and Banana Republic. Winter, I found was a little bit harder, but not impossible. So White House Black Market was a really good one. And also Universal Standard. They have a lot of like wintry shades, crisp, cold, wintry shades that are just gorgeous. Lane Bryant was also another one. So yeah, if you are interested in using ChatGPT for your color analysis, I'm gonna include the link in the description box below, as well as the prompt that helped me figure out mine. And that's gonna do it for this video, y'all. I hope y'all found this video helpful, enjoyable, and a little bit informative. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe and stay healthy in this wild, crazy, weird world that we're living in. And I'm gonna be seeing y'all very soon. Bye. All color analysis